First, they ignore you. Then they laugh at you. Then they fight you. And then you win. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. We must be the change we wish to see in the world. Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. Strength does not come from physical capacity. It comes from an indomitable will. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. It is better to be violent if there is violence in our hearts than to put up the cloak of nonviolence to cover impotence. A nation's culture resides in the hearts and in the soul of its people. Where there is love, there is life. In a gentle way, you can shake the world. You must not lose faith in humanity. Humanity is an ocean. If a few drops of the ocean are dirty, the ocean does not become dirty. In prayer, it is better to have a heart without words than words without a heart. An eye for an eye only ends up making the whole world blind. The weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong. A man is but the product of his thoughts. What he thinks, he becomes. It is health that is real wealth, and not pieces of gold and silver. The greatness of a nation can be judged by the way its animals are treated. There is a higher court than courts of justice, and that is the court of conscience. It supersedes all other courts. Satisfaction lies in the effort, not in the attainment. Full effort is full victory. Even if you are a minority of one, the truth is the truth. When restraint and courtesy are added to strength, the latter becomes irresistible. A small body of determined spirits, fired by an unquenchable faith in their mission, can alter the course of history. There is more to life than increasing its speed. An ounce of practice is worth more than tons of preaching. Nobody can hurt me without my permission. Freedom is never dear at any price. It is the breath of life. What would a man not pay for living? Prayer is the key of the morning and the bolt of the evening. Power is of two kinds. One is obtained by the fear of punishment, and the other by acts of love. Power based on love is 1,000 times more effective and permanent than the one derived from fear of punishment. Those who know how to think need no teachers. The difference between what we do and what we are capable of doing would suffice to solve most of the world's problems. There are people in the world so hungry that God cannot appear to them except in the form of bread. A coward is incapable of exhibiting love. It is the prerogative of the brave. You can chain me, you can torture me, you can even destroy this body, but you can never imprison my mind. The essence of all religions is one, only their approaches are different. When I admire the wonders of a sunset or the beauty of the moon, my soul expands in the worship of the Creator. There is sufficiency in the world for man's need, but not for man's greed. Non-cooperation with evil is as much as a duty as is cooperation with good. I object to violence because when it appears to do good, the good is only temporary. The evil it does is permanent. Peace is its own reward. If we are to teach real peace in the world, and if we are to carry on a real war against war, we shall have to begin with the children. My religion is based on truth and non-violence. Truth is my God. Non-violence is the means of realizing Him. I suppose leadership at one point meant muscles, but today it means getting along with people. If patience is worth anything, it must endure to the end of time, and a living faith will last in the midst of the blackest storm. Honest disagreement is often a good sign of progress. Non-violence is the greatest force at the disposal of mankind. It is mightier than the mightiest weapon of destruction devised by the ingenuity of man. Truth stands even if there be no public support. It is self-sustained. We may stumble and fall, but shall rise again. It should be enough if we did not run away from the battle. Man's nature is not essentially evil. Brute nature has been known to yield to the influence of love. You must never despair of human nature. The main purpose of life is to live rightly, think rightly, and act rightly. The soul must languish when we give all our thought to the body. Poverty is the worst form of violence. Glory lies in the attempt to reach one's goal, and not in reaching it. To believe in something and not to live it is dishonesty. Morality is the basis of things, and truth is the substance of all morality. Prayer is not asking, it is a longing of the soul. It is daily admission of one's weakness. It is better in prayer to have a heart without words than words without a heart. Whatever you do may seem insignificant to you, but it is most important that you do it. It is unwise to be too sure of one's own wisdom. It is healthy to be reminded that the strongest might weaken and the wisest might err. Faith must be enforced by reason. When faith becomes blind, it dies. It has always been a mystery to me how men can feel themselves honored by the humiliation of their fellow beings.